When and where are we expecting this space junk to hit Earth?
The when is a much clearer answer. The where is far more difficult. When? Sometime over this weekend, essentially between the 8th and the 10th, so Saturday to Monday, this piece of Chinese space junk, part of a rocket that's falling away, is expected to effectively drop out of orbit and fall through the atmosphere. 22 tons, exactly, of Chinese space junk known as the Long March 5B, launched last week, used to get part of the Chinese space station into orbit, and now this is falling back towards Earth. Why is it so difficult to figure out where this is going to hit? That's because it's moving at 18,000 miles an hour, going around the Earth once every 90 minutes or so. So if you're off by even a few minutes on when it drops out of orbit and starts heading into the atmosphere, you're off by hundreds, if not thousands of miles. And that's why no one, at least not yet, is putting out a prediction on where this will land. The question, of course, should we be worried? Is this going to hit us here in DC, New York, or somewhere else? A Harvard astrophysicist we spoke with said there are bigger things to worry about, and that's simply because of how the Earth looks. 70% covered in water, we're not too worried if it lands there, and the 30% that is covered in land, much of that is uninhabited. So there are very small chances that this actually hits a populated city. Are they zero? No. But is it a high chance? That Harvard astrophysicist says absolutely not. It's also not the first time we've seen large pieces of space debris coming back into the atmosphere. Just last year, in fact, there was another Chinese rocket, not quite as large, only 18 tons, but that burned up, came into the atmosphere, flew over LA and New York, and then crashed into the Atlantic. So this has happened before. We will certainly watch out for it. U.S. Space Command is definitely watching out for it, as well as all the other thousands of space objects they track. Is this something to lose sleep over? Certainly not yet, Jake.